UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Harvard's team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a toss to the left side. Oh, what a move. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up to the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Showing a bunch formation now. First play looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Pirates will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Down the middle, it's Fowler. He's stopping with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The Pirates hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Breaks free. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here now.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaks free. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Makes the tackle with the clock running, and it'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Small with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Or it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing off play action. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Catch made by the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pulls it in. It's Fowler. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Pirates. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Roadrunners will line up now. It's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UTSA.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. throw now on first down. Makes the catch. He shreds the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Fowler. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Fowler.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Pirates are on the move here.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The Pirates' offense is on the move now. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of...
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. And that will give them the lead now. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He stopped and gets a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman who's too far downfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Stop quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Pirates looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind and 6, second and long from their 14. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. It's East Carolina with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the Roadrunners will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Jukes to get past a man. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The Pirates will line up to kick it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Game is clearly wrapped up with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Hit just before the throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, Pirates. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Bringing pressure. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Roadrunners will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.